What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of the Mindcrack server. Oh my god, guys, I am exhausted. Oh, leggy? Leggy? No? Okay. Wait, where the hell? I know I put... Is this where I put it? Okay. I know I put all my sandstone stuff somewhere, because I did something. And I can't tell you what, but you'll see this week. Oh god, of course now I feel like an idiot. I know I put this somewhere. I promise you guys I did. Did I leave it back at my regular place? Or not my regular place, but my secondary home now. This isn't really my primary home now, is it? You are going to be visiting that place shortly, my good friend. Because once 1.3 comes out, you're going to be useful. And I want to actually try and breed a couple people, which is why I'm trying to build, like, not a huge town, but, you know, just something that's close to me. And I know that the... Okay, no, it's not there. And I know that the village that Beef and I kind of made our own is no longer... Well, I mean, it's easily acceptable. But, you know, I want something that's, like, right near me. And, you know, if I can actually get some good villagers who want to trade good stuff, then, hey, that's awesome. So, you know, that's kind of why I'm building this entire place. But, I am getting so scared right now, guys. It's, like, less than 24 hours. Like, when you guys see this, I'll probably be on the plane by now. Because I'm recording this at 3 o'clock on the 24th. And... Okay, I know. Did I put the sandstone somewhere? I didn't. Anyways, but we don't really need that for now. What we're gonna be doing is doing this because I want those creeper sandstone. That's what I want. And then just bam, if I'm not mistaken. Bam. There we go. Do I have any? Oh my god. I feel. Do you guys ever feel like, I don't know how many people travel, but like you know, you feel like you're forgetting something? Oh, I probably could have done that better. Whenever you travel, because like right now, like I have all my stuff that I need, like, you know, my toothbrush, blah 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 blah, like all my hygienic stuff and shirts, but I always feel like I'm forgetting something, and it's starting to piss me off. Because, you know, like I'm not fully packed because, you know, I don't have my iPhone charger packed in that, because obviously I'm going to be needing that. I'm going to be needing my PS Vita charger, my brother's laptop charger. Everything's just charging right now before I can set everything in stone. Ow. See, where am I wanting to build this? I don't want to terraform too much, but at the same time I don't really... This is going to be bad. Now I feel bad because I had some stuff planned. I was thinking that this area was a bit flatter. You know what, I'm gonna have to just take some of this down, which is unfortunate, but it is what I gotta do. So, you know what? Because I know a lot of people get annoyed with how I do stuff, and that, you know, I've been getting some feedback saying like my stuff is not really boring, but you know, I don't really show all the good stuff. I just, like, you know, do this for one episode. Like, here's the thing. You know what, I'm gonna do this just for now because I have some stuff to talk about. You know, BOO, let me pull up the comment that he made, and there's actually some good topics on there, and a lot of people had some good discussions. Let me see if I could pull this up. Yes. Okay, so the comment that BOO made in one of his videos there was a big difference in finding something on a video and just actually saying, here, we made it, just telling the story. I traveled for an hour. We get to experience the emotion, frustration, and whatever comes with it all together. BOO. And that's the way I kind of look at everything in Minecraft, because, you know, I like, there's some people who could pull it off very well, but with me, I like to show every little... Not like every little detail, because, you know, obviously that'd be stupid to show everything, but, you know, I like to show as much as I can, like even if it's just digging a big hole, you know, because it's part of the experience. It's part of what I'm doing, and part of, you know, after you see what I've done is, you know, just part of the entire story. And so to me, showing you guys, you know, I know this isn't the world's greatest footage, but, you know, it's better than saying, here, I just terraformed this, you know. Because, I don't know, doing stuff like this, to me, it allows me to interact with you guys a little bit more rather than like saying, okay, I'm just going to terraform this, I'll be right back, guys, and then say, okay, guys, I'm just going to build this right away, and then I'm going to show you guys like the aftermath, or not the aftermath, but you know, the outcome of what building I was currently doing and all that. So, you know, to me, I honestly see the reason why I do this is I like to watch videos when people do this, because like I said, it does show people, you know, what they've done, what they've accomplished, rather than showing like just what they've done. And I'm gonna make a freaking diamond one. You know what? For this, see, right now, for doing this, I'll be right back, because I gotta go back all the way to my place to get a diamond. So I'll be right back. And I'm back. And I placed that by accident. Look at idiot. Oh god, I'm lagging just a bit because I'm uploading so many videos right now in order to prepare for when I'm at PlayOnCon. But yeah, I don't know. To me, doing this, like, I don't know. Some people, here's the thing, some people like different things, right? It's all based on opinion, and I guess if people don't like what I plan on doing with Minecraft, that's basically what it stems down to, is, you know, you don't have to enjoy it. It's basically what I kind of want, you know. It's basically my storytelling of Minecraft in a sense, you know, because, you know, I've been known to take things a bit too personally. Like when I read comments, you know, I don't have the toughest skin out there. So, you know, whenever I did you know, Minecraft videos and that, or not Minecraft, Redstone videos, you know, I always got sick and tired of reading comments like saying, oh my god, I was pounding my head against my keyboard because you sucked ass so much at doing Redstone, and, you know, oh my god, why don't you just get Ether to do it? And the thing is, I like to experience things. I like to try and do stuff, and honestly, if it came down to it, and because, you know, there was times where it didn't even take me about 20 minutes and people were still like saying how shit I was at Redstone, and it's like, really? You know, I'm not a big Redstone genius, and everyone knows this, and I've actually gone out of my way to try and learn it, and when I try and learn certain stuff, people just freak out and pretty much poop on me. And I know when I say everybody, I don't literally mean everybody. I mean, you know, like the vocal majority, I guess, you know, the people who are just there to troll, basically, sometimes do get under my skin. And, you know, I'm pretty sure everyone who's done, like, you know, YouTube videos and that has that experience every once in a while. So, you know what, I'm gonna just not stop reading comments, but what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna stop really caring about, you know, all the videos and that, or not the videos, the comments that are just down-putting, and just basically I'm just gonna stop caring. I'm just gonna start doing what I want to do, because, you know, there's a lot of people saying, you know, you should just do it, and that's it. I'm just gonna do it, you know, because I want to have fun. I want to learn. I don't care if people are somehow actually getting pain inflicted upon them while watching a video, because that's like one of the top comments. Oh my god, this is the most painful video to ever watch. It's like, dude, not everyone's a fucking a Redstone genius like you, and I'm pretty sure not a lot of them are. They just, you know, they probably watch a lot of videos, and granted, there are probably going to be a lot of people who do know it, but obviously are just jackasses and like to call you a retard or something like that because you're not the world's best redstoner. So I don't know. To me, I'm just gonna stop caring about those comments, and I'm just gonna do what I do, because that's what it comes down to. You know, it's recently dawned upon me that I'm not really enjoying certain parts of Minecraft anymore, because, you know, I'm reading all these negative comments directed at me, and that's it. I'm just gonna stop caring. I'm just gonna do what I do. I'm gonna have some fun, and I'm pretty sure the people who would actually support me are gonna support me no matter what. So, and those are the people who I am gonna be targeting towards, is just the people who are gonna be there and, you know, be supportive no matter what. So, you know, that's it. I'm just gonna do all my stuff. Granted, if people, like I said, find it painful, just don't watch. That's plain and simple. And I'm not trying to come off as an asshole. I'm just trying to come off as, you know, just me. I want to do my stuff. I want to do things my way. I want to learn things my way without having to get certain people like Etho involved and showing me and holding my hand throughout the entire build, or entire just anything, you know. It's another reason why I didn't want to build it at the same time, is because, you know, I read the comments and they say how shitty of a builder I am, but when it came down to it, I actually enjoy some of my builds because, you know, like I said, I'm not the world's best builder, but when I do get some stuff done, I do feel happy with myself. So that's what I should be doing. I should be focusing on that feeling rather than just, you know, focusing on the negativity that is being said in comments. So that's it. I'm done. You hear me? I'm gonna join you. Not join you. I don't know why I said join you. But I don't know. Oh God, I keep forgetting about these sometimes. You know what? We're just gonna fill this in. But yeah, you know, it's the same thing why I don't really play first-person shooters, because, you know, everyone's going to call you shitty. And granted, I am shitty right now. I used to actually be really good at first-person shooters, but I haven't really played anything in a long time. So I know a lot of people want me to play, like, you know, Call of Duty or Battlefield or something like that, but I just can't. I just can't. I used to be really good, and now that I suck a lot of butt at it, it's starting to make me feel like a really bad player. So it's like, I don't want to. Oh. Wow, what the heck is this? Like, you know what? We're just gonna just do that. I don't want to. Oh my God, I didn't realize how big of a crater there was here. Gotta be careful. Gotta be careful. But yeah, like I was saying, you know, I enjoy watching people just take apart sand. And again, you know, it's not everyone's cup of tea. You know, there's people like Doc M who like to do their world tours and everything. But, you know, to me, I like to show not every detailing, but, you know, like, I like to show me terraforming some stuff down, because that's part of Minecraft. You know, it's part of the process that needs to be done in order to show certain parts. So why not show it, you know? I'm saying, you know, a lot here, but yeah, I don't know. I felt that needed to be said. And again, I do apologize if it's not everyone's cup of tea, but it's getting to the point where I just want to start doing stuff my own way rather than, you know, being influenced by negativity and all that. So that's basically what I'm going to be doing. But enough about that. I'm pretty sure you guys are already, this is boring. But I don't know. I'm excited to go on PlanCon. I'm not excited to go on the plane. And there's a couple reasons why I'm not excited to go. Is because, you know, I've never traveled by myself. I've never gone flying by myself. I've never been to an entire different country by myself, or any way, shape, or form like that by myself. I've always gone with friends, family, and all that. And I don't know. The weird thing is, and I know a lot of people would be like, oh, Puz, you're so mushy here, but I've never been away from my girlfriend in like 4 years. You know, I've even had trouble staying or sleeping by myself when I was living at my parents, when we had to move apart for a little bit to financially get back to where we were before. And I don't know, that it worries me. I don't know. It's not like I'm afraid Andrew's gonna cheat, because I know she won't, but it's just like, you know, I don't know, just sleeping alone, and it's just a habit now. It's like, you know, 4 years of being with Andrea, and then all of a sudden, even for a week, it just sounds terrifying. Oh, lovely. Oh my God, I didn't realize how stupid this place was. Do I have a watermelon? But, you know, I gotta do it for the greater good of people. But yes, I'm gonna be building kind of like an upside down pyramid. I remember building this with Vex before, and I actually really like the build. It's kind of, it's gonna be stupid to some people, but I personally like the way it looks. It's basically gonna be a big upside down triangle, and it's kind of like my floating one, but basically upside down. But I'm gonna have like a moat around it, and there's gonna be vines and everything. I don't know. I think these type of buildings kind of look good in green, like basically right here where like the green meets the deserty areas. So wow, what on earth? It's like, come on. But I'm starting to, I don't know, like, I feel like this has been like, wow. Stupid buggy Minecraft. Whoa. Seriously? I don't know. I've been kind of stressing out this week because pushing out these videos, not like pushing out the videos, but, you know, recording more so than I usually do and not getting much sleep has been kind of affecting me. And I've been like, I don't want to record anymore. But I know after basically this week and next week, because this week I was recording quite a bit. I did some cryostasis. I got some I finished off Mirror's Edge there, and that'll be coming out. I got some Mind Z already. Really? Why doesn't that update with the rest of the blocks? It's starting to bother me. But yeah, I gotta come back, and I do plan on playing some Call of Cthulhu. I don't know. I've been like really wanting to play quite a bit of scary games, but there hasn't been really many scary games out. And what I mean by scary is not like things that just jump out or anything like that, but like good psychological horror. And honestly, I think Amnesia kind of ruined horror games for me. Like, I love Amnesia, don't get me wrong, but I personally think that I am not too used, but, you know, like, how do I put this delicately? You know, it was such a horrifying game to me, and I know a lot of people might disagree because some people are just straight up don't find certain things scary, but to me that was like honestly one of the scariest games. And after that, a lot of people suggested that I play Dead Space, and I played Dead Space 1. I haven't played Dead Space 2, and I honestly didn't find Dead Space scary at all. And again, I don't know if that's because of Amnesia ruining that for me, or I don't know. It's kind of like I gotta make sure what this is. I think that should be okay. So we're gonna go like this. We're gonna build wow, really? You stupid sand. What the hell? Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna have to do this a little bit. Oh my god. But yeah, you know, I haven't played anything kind of scary in a while. And I mean, like, Slender's scary, yes, but it's one of the things that aren't my type of cup of tea, I guess. Basically, where I gotta go down just a little bit more. Oh, you know what? Okay, so we're gonna start. We're gonna go down just one more here. Or you know what? Two more. Oh my god, all this sand. And it sucks because I'm uploading, so it's a bit laggy, so it takes a couple seconds to kind of update everything. You done? Okay, good. So I'm hoping Call of Cthulhu is scary because, you know, I went on some websites and I started looking at some scary games and, like, you know, top rated horror games, and always Amnesia, and I don't know why, but it's always like Left 4 Dead is there too, and it's like Left 4 Dead isn't scary in the slightest. Why is that even rated as scary? And that confused the hell out of me because I was like, yeah, Left 4 Dead isn't scary in any way, shape, or form. I granted, you do feel like, not like scared, but you feel kind of more pressure than anything, like stressful. It's stressful is what it is. It's not scary. So, you know, I think number 3, I forget what website, was Call of Cthulhu. So I was like, okay, it's on sale. Oh wait, no, it wasn't on sale at the time. Wow. Ugh. I didn't realize this is a huge cavern, so I would have just built it elsewhere. So I'm kind of hoping that Call of Cthulhu will be scary. I know some people said it was, but I guess what it will stem down to me is just me playing it and finding out. I've played like, oh, I don't even know, not long, but like just a couple, like about 10 minutes. I didn't even beat like the first level. Well, I think I beat the first level, but that was about it. And wow, this feels like it's a long episode already, but oh well. I'm leaving. You guys deserve a longer episode. So, yeah, Call of Cthulhu it looked very well. It was from Bethesda Studios, so... Oh my god, why does this... It keeps, like, sinking in or something. It's like a giant sinkhole. Put that there. Come on. And of course it's night, or it's day, so we're gonna have to go sleep because things are just gonna go bump in the middle of the night and pop me in my face with a skeleton arrow. That's right, it's not a regular, it's a skeleton arrow. But yeah, I don't know. I'm hoping that'll do, but I honestly don't know what else I can do. Like, I don't know. I don't want to be one of those people who just play like mainstream games, but there are a couple games that I'm excited for. I mean, like in a month's time, Dark Souls is coming out. What else is coming out? As much as I'm scared to try out Resident Evil, at the same time, because I do love Resident Evil so much, I am kind of excited for it. I might be playing that. I don't know. You know, Mirror's Edge just blew me away, and honestly, I didn't anticipate that series to do so well, because like right now, you know, I'm getting over 500 likes on the videos, which is just freaking phenomenal in my opinion, because you know, when you start a new series, typically the first thing that happens is you get a lot of likes and everything, but then people start losing interest after the first episode. And it's been a consistent, except for like obviously it's the same thing, you know, the first episode of my my series got over 2,000 likes, I believe, but it's now stemming down to just 500. But to me, as a person who, you know, started off as playing or getting their name kind of recognized through just Minecraft, that is phenomenal that I'm getting those type of likes, and I'm just so flabbergasted and just excited that people actually enjoy it as much as I do. And I think people really realize that I'm enjoying that series, because it's just such a fun game, and you can tell like just from my actions and everything that I'm just thoroughly enjoying it. Is this how I had it? I honestly don't remember anymore. Uh-oh. Did I screw this up? Oh, you know what? No, that's perfectly fine. So we're gonna... I forgot to fill this in. Here. And, you know, I know a lot of people are calling me like a little bit of a hypocrite and everything because I did play that game, and I honestly didn't realize it was EA at first until I saw the logo, and I was like, oh god. But then I don't know, I as much as I despise EA, they do make some good games. I guess my reasoning behind it is because I absolutely do not want to install Origin on my computer. I had it on my old computer because my friend did get me Battlefield 3, and people are saying, oh man, he doesn't hate EA, he just hates Battlefield. And that's not the thing. I don't want Origin. Steam is just such a freaking good software that I don't feel the need to have to use something else, you know. So that's just it. Is I don't want Origin on my computer. Origin is bad news bears. And yeah, so I don't know, I guess going back to the traveling part, I'm excited about it at the same time, because you know, there's gonna be some really cool people that I've been wanting to meet for quite some time now. You know, aside from Good, I love Good, but there's also other people that I want to meet, and some of those people are, I'm pretty sure you guys might know who he is, Wolf21. He does stuff with like Lucklin and Paul Soares Jr. And Paul Soares Jr. is actually gonna be there. I don't know, I'm pretty sure we mentioned that in the podcast, but I don't think everyone who watches my Mindcrack series watches that as well. So I'm excited to meet him. He seems like a really awesome dude. I've been watching his stuff for some time, like off and on, not like constantly, but when I first started it up, I started watching his stuff as well to try and get, because he does amazing tutorials, and that's what he's pretty much well known for, is just his good tutorials. So yeah, it's gonna be awesome just to meet some new faces as well. I'm I saw the guest list. There's a lot of people I don't know. You know, they're all smaller channels, but there's nothing wrong with that. So I'm excited. Meeting new people is just gonna be awesome. Joe Hills is gonna be there. Generic B is gonna be there. You know, the guys from the Shaft podcast is gonna be there. Good's gonna be there. And I think I'm gonna bring him some maple honey, just because I'm Canadian and I feel that. Oh, I went out too far with that one. Uville. And right here. So basically, this is gonna come up one more, and then I'm gonna have my entrance, and you know, we're gonna fill this in because I do want like this as kind of like the main room here. We're gonna fill this so we don't get spiders or anything down there. And I don't know how high I'm gonna go, but so we'll go, you know, we're gonna have to put some sand down here. I don't know. Today is just me being tired. I didn't get much sleep last night, so my vocabulary is kind of shot right now. That's why I'm saying I don't know quite a bit, so so where do we want the entrance? You know, we're just gonna go like this. Ooh, that's quite a bit of sand I got from that excavation there. Not too shabby. Not too shabby at all. But yeah, I'm actually going to see Batman tonight too, so that's gonna be exciting. Okay, so the way I'll do it is just this, because I hate counting. Just make sure this is center. Okay, so that's going to be the entrance right there. And how's this actually coming along here? It's not quite centered. Oh well, it doesn't have to be all perfectly circular, not perfectly circular, perfectly aligned with all the houses, so. But I think I'm going to end my episode here. I do apologize that I'm tired. I also want to let you guys know to just keep in mind that there probably won't be any Minecraft after today until Sunday when I get back and I talk a little bit about you know, the PlayOnCon fun that I had. So, you know, hopefully you guys just remember that. I don't want to come back to why isn't there any Minecraft? Because I'm busy at PlayOnCon. Oh, I forgot to mention, I also did buy a HD camera. I do have a flip, but you know, when you're kind of limited to 1 hour of footage, which is what the flip camera does, it's not really a good thing to have around, because you know, obviously you want more than 1 hour per whenever you go out. So, you know, and I do have my brother's laptop, so you guys can expect some you know, some videos every once in a while at PlayOnCon. So keep an eye out for that. And I know Good's going to be doing the same, so keep an eye out on his channel too, www.youtube.com/GoodBoulderface, as if you guys didn't know that. But yeah, I'm excited. I hope to see some of you guys there. I know I've already gotten tweets from some people saying that they're going to be there, so I think that's going to be awesome. I'm nervous as hell though, because we're going to be, I think we're going to be doing a panel, and I'm scared for that. Panels in, you know, it's like recording Minecraft, but in real life, so yay! Oh god. But yeah, so I'm gonna let you guys go now. Oh, and one more suggestion. What would you guys like to see as a Let's Play? I always like to hear from you guys, because, you know, you guys are the ones that are watching my stuff, and if something seems good, I'm going to be doing it. But I hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and again, keep in mind, I probably won't be around until Sunday, aside from, like, the random PlayOnCon. I do have some videos already uploaded and scheduled to release on certain days, so keep that in mind, and I shall see you guys later. Oh god, I hope this flight goes well. Peace out, Girl Scouts!